This is Tara Alemany of Aleweb Social Marketing. Thanks for joining me today for our video tutorial. Our tutorial today is in response to a client question. Carol asks, how can I be certain that I'm not missing posts by a page that I follow? Of course, everyone knows that in Facebook your newsfeed is filtered on the post that Facebook thinks is going to be most interesting to you. And they do that by using friends lists and a number of different things. And that sort, by default, is set on a filtered feature called Top Stories. If you want to make sure that you're seeing everything that's being posted by all of your friends and the pages that you follow, you can always change this to most recent. It's only good for this session. You'll have to change it again the next time you come in, but that will show you in chronological order absolutely everything that's being posted by everyone you're connected to. So no filtering, no algorithm is set in place there to determine what Facebook thinks is most relevant for you. But by default, this usually is set to Top Stories, and most people like it that way. But what you can do is, the thing to know is that if you're looking for content from a group, so for instance, I'm a member of this group, Bloggers and Writers in Connecticut, I will always get notifications about postings in the group, and I'll see that up in my notifications bar here. But if I'm concerned about posts from people that I don't want to miss out on, I can add them to a friends list called Close Friends, and I can do that by clicking on the little arrow here, scroll down a little bit, and I can indicate that I want to see all updates. I can indicate only important updates. I can say most updates, which means that the Facebook has the right to kind of pick and choose based on what it thinks I will want to see. But I could also go and I could add this individual to my close friends list, which then would mean that I would see absolutely everything she does. But I'm going to point out another way that you can do this, because instead of seeing absolutely everything that everyone has posted by doing most recent, I can actually create a list of people and pages whose content I want to see, and then I can pick which content types I want to see from them. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to click on Add Interests, and this takes me into a section where I can see interest lists that have been created by other people, and I can subscribe to any of those lists if that appeals to me, or I can create a new list. When I create a list, it shows me all of the different pages, subscriptions, and friends that I can add to this list. So say I want to have everything by Aleweb Social Marketing in there, everything by Amazon Books, Amazon Kindle. Let's see. Here's one of my clients who's an author. I'm picking author-related things right now in case you hadn't noticed. And let's see. That should be good for now. Oh, here's a good one, Content Rules. So those are the folks that I'm going to add to this particular list. I can also look at anybody I'm subscribed to and add them in as well, and I can include posts from friends. Now the interesting thing about posts from friends is I will see posts that are public and that are visible to friends, but anyone that subscribes to this list who is not a friend of that individual will only see their public posts. Make sense? In other words, the privacy settings are still in place, and I will see more content by these individuals because of the friend connection that we have already. I'm going to add that in as well. So, I give this list a name. I'm going to say author resources. No, author marketing resources. I can make my list public. I can make it so that only my friends can see and subscribe to it, or I can use it just for me. Having done that, when I click Done, it will generate a new news feed that is available to me in my interests section. I can always bring that and add it to my favorites, which means now it's up here for me. So when I create this interest list, I can use it as an additional newsfeed. And this newsfeed is filtered, showing me all of the content from the pages and people and subscriptions that I've added to it. Now say I want to get rid of some of that content. Maybe I don't want to see their posts about games. Maybe I don't want to see what trending articles they just read. And maybe I don't want to see other posts they have commented or liked. I just want to see their status updates, any pictures they post, because those can be infographics, and any videos they shared. And when I do that, now my news feed for this list is filtered just on that kind of content, which gives me a very targeted, pinpoint news feed with great content that others can subscribe to, and I'm making sure that I'm not missing out on any of the posts that are being shared by the pages I'm interested in, because the EdgeRank algorithm does not apply here. So hopefully that answers Carol's question. If you have any others that you'd like to have Aleweb answer, please leave them in the comments below. And in the meantime, thanks for following us, and we hope you find this video tutorial helpful and useful. Thanks. Bye.